Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope I have an entertaining video for you today. It's going to be the DiscoveryOPT scope that I just received. It's going to be the field review, and this time on an unfamiliar type of caliber rifle that's not too popular in the United States, but in the Germanic and Slavic countries, very popular. So stick around folks, let's get to Okay, opening up the box, very well packed with hard foam. You have a little cleaning device down here, a little cleaning rod that has a brush and some type of fiber on the other end. You have the scope itself, you have the rings, you have a knob for your power adjustment. This is a cool device provided by DiscoveryOPT that helps you with leveling your scope. You have a fixed cap here instead of the pop-up cap if that's what you choose to use, and a real small sunshade, not a big large one. I don't use sunshades, but it can come in handy if you've got that type of situation. Alright, so let's take the scope out and take a look. Okay, first of all, the scope is only 13 inches in length, which makes it a lot more compatible with my type of hunting rifles. It's not necessarily a bench type scope, but you can set it up for that. Alright, so let's go from front to back. You have these caps on here that really come in handy if you're hunting in the rain or any type where moisture can affect your ocular vision. The description of this is an ED LHT Generation 2 3x15x50 first focal plane scope. Now, I was told by DiscoveryOPT that they totally revamped this scope from its previous generation to give it a better glass quality and give it more features. And so far, going through the instructions and taking a look at it, certainly has done that. Again, your elevation adjustment goes clear up to 25 elevation adjustments. That's mil rads. That's a heck of a lot. Then you have your parallax adjustment, and you have a red dot type of feature on the inside of the reticle. The reticle is in that Christmas tree format, but you have 6 different illumination patterns. What's kind of cool is in between the illumination settings it goes to off, so you don't need to go clear back to turn it off all the time if you happen to forget. The adjustment knob again is 3 to 15 power. It has a little bit of a knob on here if you don't choose to use the adjustment knob that is extended. It works really well. The features on the scope are really tactile. I don't know if you can hear them or not, but I can feel them and hear them. The parallax adjustment goes from 25 to infinity, 25 yards to infinity, which is more than enough. It does have a 30mm tube, so it has great light gathering capability with that larger tube. A 50mm objective bell. Alright, well, the best way to show the rest of this scope is once it's mounted, and let's go ahead and put it through its paces. But I told DiscoveryOPT that I would give a full review on this, and that includes what it's intended for, and that's to be on a rifle and how the adjustments work and the illumination and the clarity of the actual glass. Alright, so let's get it mounted, get out and get it tested. Alright, now the rifle. Alright, very popular in Europe, especially in World War II. This happens to be a Yugoslavian made 8mm or 8x57 cartridge. Now that cartridge, as far as strength is concerned, is somewhere right in between a 30-06 and a 308. It can shoot a bullet from 150 grains on up to 220 grains. The bullets that I'll be shooting, I'm going to show you the difference right here, if you'll take a look, between some milsurp that I have that has Cyrillic writing on it. I don't really know what type it is, but I did take it apart. It has some kind of flake powder in it, and it is a 194 grain bullet, as opposed to the round nose on the right hand side, which is a Remington Corelock, 170 grain, and that's what I'm going to be shooting at the target today. I haven't shot a round nose bullet since my old 30-30 days when I was a kid, so this is going to be kind of interesting. Now, this was set up originally on a military type of platform. You can see the bands on the barrel there for the old military type of stock that was on it. My brother-in-law fixed this up, customized it, made it into a hunting rifle. It has the Mauser claw extractor on it. I love the Mauser action. I think that anybody that knows about them really does. Yeah, they're kind of sloppy, but you know what? They're just as smooth as silk as far as extracting and picking up the next round. Okay, so you know, you have the bolt remover up here. You can use a bullet to, it's got a hinge floor plate, holds 4 rounds. But let's go ahead and give this scope a pretty good idea of how it's going to shoot with this rifle. Okay, I forgot to tell you that my brother-in-law customized this rifle and gifted it to me, and then I turned around and gave it to my son. He had just a 4-power Weaver on there, so this new DiscoveryOPT scope may be a lot better for him. I already sighted in at 25 yards just to get it on paper, so let's see how it does with these first 3 shots at 100 yards. Okay, target set, cameras on, eyes on, ears in. Here we go, first 3 shots. Yeah, it looks like it's clear to the right. So let me go ahead and adjust the scope and we'll get to shoot the other 2. Okay, that first shot went way over to the right, so I made an adjustment. Changed the target so it's clean. Let's see how it shoots. 3 shots. I'm going to aim for the center red dot just in case it flies all over the paper. Anybody that's sighted in enough rifles knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes your sighting procedure doesn't go exactly as planned. But let's go with these 3 shots. Center dot. Yeah, a little to the left. I'm not going to blame the scope on this. Could be the ammo in the rifle. That's definitely ammo. It does kick you somewhat. Okay, so there's 3. What do you say we shoot another 3? Hold on. Okay, these last 3 shots are both scientific and gratuitous because you need to rule out a couple of things. Is it the rifle? Is it the ammunition? Is it the scope? Is it the scope mounting? All that's left is the guy behind that's doing the shooting. So let's see if it's just me or if I need to investigate a little bit further. All right, here we go. 3 shots. Okay. All right, let's go take a look at that. I think that we can evaluate and find out what's going on. Okay folks, well I gave you the 5 choices, which was the rifle, the ammunition, the scope mounting, or the shooter. Well, probably about 50% of the time it's always the shooter. But in this particular case, you can read your target to know that it's ammunition. You know that because you have 2 separate 3-shot groups. One here and one here. That's not the scope, that's not the rifle, that is the ammunition. But here we go, the first 3 was probably right around 2 inches. The second group was about 1 3/4 inches, maybe 1.5 inches. But further investigation needs to be done. Maybe I will reload for this rifle for my son because it certainly has potential. But all 6 of those shots at 100 yards would have killed a deer. So if you like this, folks, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment if you will. But no matter what, God bless you all. See you again next time. Goodbye.